It's awesome. It's awesome. It is good to see everyone. Ryan, you're checked in about 14 times. That is so weird. That happens every week with you. Do you sign in on a couple of different computers? Hey, Jerry. How you doing, buddy? Okay, recording is started. Let's rock and roll. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kerry Miller. What do you say, David? How you doing, buddy? And it is a pleasure to have everybody on tonight. We're going to go over a couple of things tonight. Got a couple of things to show you. Then we're going to start on some 2.0 training. And we're going to take our time. We're not going to rush it. We're going to start from the beginning. We're going to build an app. If there's a question, I don't care what button we're on. I want you to ask the questions. The biggest questions we have is on 2.0, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because it's blue and not orange. How you doing, David? If it's blue because it's blue and not orange or what, and it throws everybody off. But 2.0, there is zero difference in building an app than there is in 1.0, with the exception of the buttons. And if you go in and use the pre-made buttons, you can do it in about the same amount of time, about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm not sure why everybody has so much confusion on it and why they have so much trouble. I think that people are afraid if they try something or do something, they're going to mess it up. They're going to tear it up. And I can promise you, if something sticks or something don't work or something like that happens, we can unstick it for you. Okay? So don't be afraid to get in. You know, you'd be amazed at the number of phone calls we get that says, hey, how do you put a phone number in? I mean, that tells me that you probably didn't click on any buttons. So we're going to take our time. I don't care if it takes 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or a month. We're going to go through every single thing, and I want to make sure everybody, no, we're not discontinuing 1.0. 2.0 is just a different style. The technology's a little more up to date. Depending on what you're doing, 2.0, the apps look better. I'm starting to build my business cards in 2.0. I think they look cleaner. You know, it's just a different style. There is no difference, though. And that's where, you know, I get 5,000 emails on 2.0, and it's like people say, I don't even want to click on the button. Well, you're not going to learn anything if you don't click on the button. What do you say, Roger? You know, calling someone, let me put this out before we get started. And this is for all 100 plus of you that's in this room tonight. Picking up the phone and calling someone and saying, hey, how do you put a phone number in doesn't fix your problem. And I'm going to tell you, when somebody calls me and says, how do you put a phone number in? My first answer is did you go in the platform and look? I can tell you all day long, but if you do not go in and do it, you're never going to learn. It's kind of like riding a bike. If you don't get on it and throw away the training wheels, you're never going to learn. And I'm going to tell you what most of it is. Most people are lazy. You'd be amazed at the number of people that would say, well, I was going to look for the video, but I called instead. Look for the video. You'll be amazed at what you can find. And it's because people are lazy. It's just the way it is. You know, people are lazy. They'd rather have someone else do it for them. And I'm going to tell you this. If you'd rather have someone else do that for you, your business probably isn't going to get off the ground because you're not going to make that happen either. And that's just, I'm just telling you like it is. Had a fella sign up, man, all ready to go, was ready to jump on the wagon and start going and selling apps. Signed up a couple of days ago. I looked today, guess what? He hadn't even built his first app yet. If you don't go in and build your own first app, how are you going to build apps for someone else? So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox, but bottom line is if you do not open up 2.0 and start working on those apps and learning how to do it, I can tell you all day long, I can do trainings for the next 60 years. You're still not going to be able to do it. But we're going to go through that. We got a house full tonight, and it's a pleasure to see everybody. For those of you that are new and you do not know me, my name is Kerry Miller, and I do the trainings each and every Wednesday night. And if you haven't noticed, I'm pretty upfront. I'm not going to candy coat anything because candy coating doesn't make you any money. I'm here to help you make money. And that's all that really matters, okay, is that your business grows and goes and you're successful. Nothing else matters, all right? It doesn't matter. I don't matter. Nobody, nothing else matters. You have to understand this is a business. And you got to make things rock and roll. I can't do it for you. But let's rock and roll right now and get on with this training. Just a couple of things for housekeeping. Let's get the croissants. I hear you, brother. Join our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Instant App Wizard. youtube.com/Instant App Wizard. And also like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Instant App Wizard. Okay? How many of you got the text tonight about quarter till, 10 till that training was getting ready to get started? Anybody on here get that text message? Anybody? Not me? Then you need to sign up right now at 727-478-1343, 727-478-1343, and type in app call, APPCALL, and you will get the text message. And what is a text? I hear you. Kitty, how you doing, buddy? Man, I was wondering where you was at. And if you forget if you signed up for training or not, sign up for training at instantappwizard.com/training. You only need to sign up once. You'll get an email the day before and an email the day of, and you can rock and roll with the training on Wednesday nights. Facebook group, best place in the world. Okay, facebook.com/groups/Instant App Wizard. A lot of great suggestions and a lot of great ideas come in, but it's a great place to be. A lot of great help in the Facebook group. A lot of people ask a lot of questions. I can't remember who it was today, but somebody was asking about how to save an icon to a phone. And I'm going to cover that in just a moment because I want to make sure everybody understands the icons on a phone. And I posted in there too. I don't know if you noticed, but when you go into 2.0, and I don't know if it does it for every phone. Maybe you can tell me if it doesn't do it for every phone. I know it does it for my S4. It tells me exactly how to save the icon to my phone. Okay, but I'm going to go into that here in just a minute. Before we get started on this next thing, matter of fact, let me go over that real quick. Every phone is different. Okay, every single phone is different. Now, I can have an S4, you can have an S4, we can have 3 S4s set next to us, and we can all save the icon. Some phones will save the icon. Some phones won't save the icon, okay? Some phones will put up the little yellow flag or orange flag, and it has nothing to do with Instant App Wizard. It's the actual phone. The phone is programmed that way, and there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about it. I don't know if the fellow was saying that he lost a cell because it put up the orange flag, or if he lost a cell because he couldn't save it. But every phone is different. Now 2.0, and is there anybody that's ever had 2.0 not show them on their brand of phone? I've got an S4, Samsung Android S4, and it shows me exactly how to do it. Is there anybody on here that doesn't show on their phone? Just say yes or no. Anybody? It doesn't show on your phone how to do it, Will? Somebody said they lost audio. I'm showing I've got great audio. Everybody hear me okay? I'm showing I got full power tonight. Everything's good. Okay. So anyway, on some phones it works. On some phones it don't. It has nothing to do with Instant App Wizard. It's the phone itself. Okay? The phone itself. All right? You have a Note 3 and it does. Yeah, I don't know of a Samsung phone that it doesn't work on at all. So iPhone and Chrome mess up sometimes too. Well, thank you. I want to go over something real quick with you. Woodrow is putting together a YouTube. A lot of you have been asking about YouTubes and YouTube commercials and how to do that. And I know Mike Cahill is huge into this. And Woodrow just did a video for Readers Audio Tint and Trim Incorporated. That was his way into the door, okay, is to do the video. And I'm going to show you the breakdown of exactly what he did in just a moment. But he's going to do a series every week that we're going to go over. And he's doing it based on the exact customer that you're seeing right now. Next week, we're going to show you the SEO portion and how to get it on the front page of Google and so forth. And I know you guys talk about this a lot in the group, so we decided that we're going to put together the training for it. And we're going to walk you through step by step. I will give you the link here. Matter of fact, let me shoot everybody the link. Hang on just one second. Hey, Juan, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to show you the link here. Just one second. I'm going to put it in the group. I'm going to put it in the page there. Let me go ahead and pull this up, and I'm going to post it. So you guys can actually see the video that he did. No, he didn't use that video that I shared, but that video, that software that I shared, if you saw that in a Facebook group, that is some awesome killer stuff if you use VLS for any of your splash pages. I'm sending this to everybody. Now, you can look at this. I want you to watch this video, if you will. Did everybody get that link? I just posted in the group. Did everybody see that? Okay. Take a look at that video, and I'm going to show you exactly what he did with that video and how he made that video. And Woodrow's actually got some drones and stuff, too. When you go in there, look at his real estate drone shots that he did. Pretty cool. But anyway, we're going to do this YouTube commercial thing, and I'm not going to take a lot of time with it, but I just want to go through it with you. And this was the production side. Okay, he started with the production side, and then he puts together the script. Okay, the basic package is 38 to 60 seconds. Okay, it's a YouTube commercial. What is your name, title, and the name of your business, and where it's located? My name is Frank Sutton. I'm the owner and manager of Frank's Lock and Key. We're located in Billings, Montana. And he storyboarded everything out. What are the hours of days of operation? What products and our services do you provide? If people wanted more information or would like to contact you about your product or services, how may they get in contact with you? And you storyboard it out. And I'm going to show you his storyboard in just a moment. But he put everything together, and he knew about how long he wanted each thing to be, okay? And then he had it professionally voiced over in Fiverr. In Fiverr. And I want to show you where that link and stuff is here in just a moment. Okay, why a YouTube commercial? Easy foot in the door service, very profitable, low cost to produce. This video cost him $10. Okay, now it took him about 30 minutes to shoot the footage, but the actual cost that it was out of pocket money, dollars and cents, other than driving for the gas and his 30 minutes of time, was $10. And that was for the Fiverr voiceover. More traffic for your client, higher CTR than static regular organic search links, more content for your client's website with lower bounce rate, easy to offer one-page Google guarantee for niche, low-compete, local search terms, example, consignment store in Commerce, Texas. Easy to offer additional services like apps once you've established a relationship and trust with the client with your follow-through results. Okay? YouTube, little to no cost. Okay? He didn't have to go out and purchase a bunch of fancy equipment. He used his iPhone and some free software, some free Microsoft software. Okay? And we'll go over that in just a minute. So you don't need a huge production studio, Okay, like I have an actual production studio. I've got green screens, and I've got all the lights and everything that you see right there, and I've got all that stuff that I do videos with. But you don't need all that stuff, okay? He literally shot this with an iPhone 6 and a couple of stands, and that was it, okay? Tools that he used for the service. He went to Walmart and he got a tripod, okay, for stills and video pans. It was about 18 bucks. He got the little stand holder, okay, for the iPhone for $6. He got a selfie stick, $9.95 at Walgreens, okay, for your smartphone. It was $9.95. He used Windows Movie Maker, okay, and that we all know that that's free, and a Fiverr voiceover, and I'm going to show you where to get that link, okay, 150-word script, 60 seconds for 10 bucks. Total one-time investment of $27.95, okay? Now, I want you to remember that number. Now, that didn't include his 30 minutes of time and putting the video together, okay? That's just cash out of pocket, and I know everything has cash out of pocket. So, but remember that number, $27.95. 1 minute, 60-second commercial, $300 to $500. With voiceover, add another $100 to $200. Month of SEO charge for page 1 rank, $75. He charges $75 a month for that, okay? With the mobile app, add $25 to $49 per month without text. Total production income, $300 to $700. Total annual income potential with mobile app and SEO service, $1,200 to $1,500. It's $2,200 minus $10 for the production, $2,190 is what he's going to make on this video package. And he's working a hell of a deal on an app, okay? But he's going to make more money on the app than what's actually on this page. So you can see where he went in with the video. And Mike Cahill, you may bounce something back on me here. I don't know if you ever go in and just sell the video and then back in them into everything else, or you sell them everything else and then back in them into the video. But he's using the video to get them in the door. Everybody's familiar with the YouTube, and then he's going in and he's back ending them into the rest of the products. Okay? So let me make it very clear, and you guys will have copies of this, okay? Cost him $27.95 to get everything he needed, okay? For the excuse me, man, I'm about to choke. For the tools, and then he went in and saw the video, and now he did the same thing. Okay. Mike Cahill says video first works great. They see immediate results, and they do. Somebody said I'm not showing the slides at all. I don't know why. What's up with that? Let me go back there. Let me go back to those slides. I want to start over, and I want you to make sure it records it. Can everybody see the slides? Okay, everybody but 1 or 2 people. Okay, some did, some didn't. Okay, let me start over. The YouTube commercial, this was his thing, Readers, Auto Tint and Trim, okay? He designed the video. Somebody's asking why did he use somebody else for the website. He didn't design the website. He did not design the website. The website was designed by somebody else, okay? And here's the video script, the basic package for the video script. And all you guys will have copies of all of this, okay? Why YouTube commercials? I just went through that. I just want to make sure the slides are on the thing there. Can everybody see the slides moving now? Okay, everybody sees them moving now. Okay, very good. Okay, no expensive equipment. Walmart tripod for stills and video pans. iPhone 6 and the stand. Selfie stick. Windows Movie Maker, which is free. And the Fiverr.com voiceover. 60 seconds for $5. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that's very, very, very good price. Total one-time investment, $27.95. Walks out the door with $2,190. I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty nice payday. That's a pretty nice payday. And it all started with a video. Okay? With a video. All right? Any questions real quick? This is his storyboard. We're going to show you the page one next week, okay? He's not got it on YouTube yet. He's going to do everything. He's making sure everything, all the slides are made. We're going to take this a step at a time. A step at a time. Okay, this is his storyboard. Okay? Service in action 4 seconds, service in action 3 seconds, guarantee still 3 seconds, Google Map with logo 5 seconds, call to. You see he's got it completely broken down. Every single slide, so he knows exactly what he's doing. All right? He storyboarded everything out. How many of you looked at the video? Did anybody look at the video while I'm standing here talking or sitting here talking? Actually, I stand up a while, then I sit down a while. Did anybody look at the video? Yeah, very good quality. It is very good quality. It's very good. Looked and sounded good. It did. I'm telling you, when he shot that over to me today, man, I was shocked. I mean, it was great quality. When he told me he did it with an iPhone, I was really shocked. But it's very, very good. Yeah, it looks like what you see on TV. I don't know if there's enough juice. Let me see if I can show it on here. Hang on just 1 second. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can show it. This go-to really slows everything down. Let me see if it'll show, if it don't drag down too bad. Can everybody see that on the screen? Okay, let me see if it'll play here. Of course, you're not going to hear any audio with it. But it's got some music, and you can hear the voiceover in it. Very nice. Very nice. I'm glad they used my Maserati to try to do the commercial with. Yeah, it's going to drag it down a little bit. It's almost over there. I'll turn it off here as soon as it gets done. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Make sure you watch that. It's 58 seconds, I believe, is what it is. And watch that video. It's really good. Really, really good. And it got him in the door, and it got things started, and he sold him a total package. So, and that's awesome. Now, once you go to resources, go to marketing. And right here where it says YouTube commercial Word doc, you can download that, and it's got the Fiverr information, and it's got the script and everything on it. Just open it up. All right. Your interview script, the sample script of what he used. And this is the Fiverr production link right here. It's in the bottom of the Word doc. Okay? So everybody got that? Don't email or don't send it a message and say, where was that at? It's right here in resources. Go to marketing. It's the first one on the bottom right here. Okay? And download the Word doc. Okay? Any questions on that? Because we're going to move on. Any questions at all? He'll have part 2 ready next week. Woodrow said that all of the dealers he works for, that he does tinting for, now they want a commercial. That's how quickly this thing can go viral. You know, I'm telling you, it can go viral very, 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 very quick. Very quick. Okay? Any questions at all? We're going to move on. Color gradients in 2.0? No. Okay? These are some things that were updated, okay, in 2.0. I'll show you the color picker, maybe not tonight, but next week. There's now an option for resellers to have a real-time preview of their apps. I'll show you that in just a minute. I shot a quick video and put it in the group and sent it out. Mark installed 50,000 new icons to be used in 2.0, okay? And the products and services area has been optimized to run faster in 1.0, okay? So everybody got that? And you're going to see some of this stuff. I'm not going to show you all 50,000 icons, but trust me, they're in there. And the color picker, I'm going to show you that probably next week, and the app preview. Does everybody like that app preview? I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really, really cool. Matter of fact, I'll show you the app preview real quick. Okay, you can see right now I don't have mine on. Yeah, Michael Cahill suggested that, and I'm glad you did too. And up here where it says Show App Previews, all you got to do is turn it on. And lo and behold, it shows you the app preview. Now you got to give them time to load. All right, you got to give them time to load. But the great suggestion, Mike, you know, this came out of the Facebook group. You know, it's very, very cool. Somebody just said they haven't seen that yet. It's been up for a week. But anyway, so that's that. Okay. Any questions on the little app preview? I keep mine turned off. All right. I turn it on when I need it. Turn it off if I don't need it. Okay. All right. Now we're going to create an app, and we're going to start from the beginning. Now I'm going to create an app like I create an app. All right. I'm going to show you how the 50,000 the 50,000 icons for 2.0 cannot be loaded into 1.0. Two totally separate platforms. Two totally separate. Those are called SWF files. Okay. Totally different. They can be colored, the whole 9 yards. All right. Two totally separate systems. Two totally separate systems. All right. I'm going to show you how Carrie creates an app. Now, some of you may do the first thing first, all right, and then the second thing I'm going to show you second. But I'm going to show you how I build an app, where I start with an app, and we're going to talk about each thing. And we're going to go through this, and this is what I don't want to happen, all right? We're not going to turn it into an all-night, if I do this, or if I can do this, or can I upload this, or can I put this program in. I want to tell everybody before we get started, I could give a rat's tail about any other plugin or any other platform or any other program that you guys stick into these apps and try to sell, and then it breaks. I don't sell any of that crap. I don't try to sell them anybody else's stuff. I don't try to sell anything outside the app. All I do is sell the app, what's in the program. And the reason I do that is because half the crap you guys buy out there doesn't work. And then when you try to plug in those three-party platforms, what's the first thing it does? Why would I not want to put anybody else's program inside my app? Anybody want to tell me? I don't care if it's an appointment reminder or a picture program or anything else. Why do I not want that crap in my app? Anybody? Can anybody? Nope. Has nothing to do with the virus. Has nothing to do with cheapening the app. Absolutely right, Will Sims. Thank you. Doesn't have anything. Trust in the software. WinDev crap. Doesn't matter. You know, it takes them away from your app. And it's not yours. If they wanted to go get that other crap, they can do that without you. Okay? You don't want people to leave your app. You want them to stay there as long as possible. Someone paid you a lot of money to keep them inside that app. Someone did. So don't worry about all the other crap that's out there, okay? And build the app and sell them what you got, okay? YouTube videos, you can put them right inside the app. You don't have to take them outside the app. You can put them right inside the app, all right? So let's go in here and we're going to create a new app, all right? Now, on the left, you see 1.0. On the right, you see 2.0. If you create a 1.0 app and convert it to 2.0, you cannot convert it back. So you need to do one of two things. You need to duplicate your 1.0 app, okay? Duplicate your 1.0 app and make the changes to it in case you have to go back and the customer did not like 2.0. Or you got in there and you could not do what you needed to do. Duplicate the app. Does everybody know how to duplicate an app? It's very simple. Let me find a... Let me find a 1.0 app. All right. To duplicate an app, all I have to do is go in here and hit duplicate. It's very simple. It says duplicate. And I've got to put in a new address right here. I have to put in a new URL. Now, if you want to go in and build an app, okay, and you want the same URL, you have to delete the old app. Once it's built, you can't change it. Okay, once it's built, you cannot change it. Yeah, and yeah, the biggest reason we do not support other people's software in our support system, all right? And we're not going to. So, and trust me, we get a bunch of requests for that. But that's how you duplicate the app. All you have to do is put in a new app URL. All right? Any questions on that? No, it doesn't cost you an app if you delete it. All you got to do is delete an app. Like right here, I've got 45 of 501. I'm going to delete that. These are all demo apps, so somebody probably don't think I'm deleting anything it's worth anything. Now I've got 44 out of 501. Okay, if you delete an app, you don't lose it. It's back in the system. Everybody understand that? Yeah, you can keep them. You can keep them both. You can keep them both. You can keep whatever you want. Okay, so let's go into 2.0. Click on the 2.0 button. And you say, Kerry, we know that, but I have people ask me, how do I create 2.0 apps? Mobile app title, Kerry's Trading. Okay? Mobile app URL. Now, you notice you don't got to put in the phone number and the email address right here. You don't need to do that. All right? The mobile app URL, we'll say Kerry's Trading. Now, does everybody understand this right here? Client login, account details. This is on both sides. You can give them full access, okay? Or you can give them the messaging center, and you can give them what you want. And this is in 1.0 and 2.0. Fill out their information. It says, do you want to send it to them, yes or no? All right? And whatever you click on here is what they're going to get. So if I just want to give them, let's say I want to give them products and services. They're going to do their own products and services. That's the only thing I'm going to turn on, and when they log in, that's the only thing they can see. Maybe I want to give them the photo gallery so that they can go in and upload their own photos. Okay? or I want to give them a punch card. I can give them several things and let them control that, or let whoever is going to do that control that. And nothing else will be seen. And let me tell you, when you give them control of that platform, you're better off charging them and doing it yourself. When you give them control of that platform, they're going to wear you out every time they mess something up. They will do that. So make sure you charge accordingly, because the support you're going to give them just went through the roof. But it can be done. And there are some people that are very savvy, and they can do that. Okay? So we're going to create this app. All right? I'm going to say add. Oops. I don't want to do that. All right, and I'm going to say add. No access. Now, this is no different than anything else. You come over here, you can edit your content, edit the client access, text the web app. This is all the same as you've been doing for a long time. Let's go into edit content. You've got your preview. Now, the difference in 2.0 and 1.0 is every time you make changes, you have to come up and reload the preview. Okay? And you're going to see me do that several times over this next 2, 3, whatever it takes us in this 1.0, you're going to see that. General settings, you see a lot more buttons here. This is probably the biggest thing that people have trouble with, is the styles and colors. And we're going to go through this, okay, the styles and colors. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to do what? We're going to build our app. I never start on general settings. Never. Why do you not want to start in general settings? Anybody know? Can anybody tell me why I don't want to start in general settings? I have no content to work with. I can't see what the app's going to look like. I want to build it up. I want to make everything in there. No clue. I have no clue. So I want to start building my house from the ground up. Okay? So we're going to go over to content, and we're going to look at home page. Now you're going to come back to home page a bunch of times. Okay? You can add a new image, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay? And you can link it to a page. You can link it to a home page or whatever you want to do. Let me add an image here. I'm going to upload an image. Let me do this real quick. Hang on just 1 second. I'll add this image right here because I just want to show you adding this image, because I'm not going to have an image in the actual app. Okay, I'm going to add an image here, and you're going to see it's going to cover the background. All right. I added an image. I'm going to add it. I want you to see where the image goes. It completely covers the background of the app. This isn't your header image. This is a background image. Okay? Does everybody understand that? Now, I can actually link that somewhere. I can turn that into an active link. Maybe I could put sign up for whatever. This right here is about 2,000 by 2,000. Okay, this actual image right here. All right. So that's how you add an image. Now I'm going to remove that image because I don't want that image in my thing. But I wanted you to see. Does everybody understand when you add an image here, it goes into the background? You guys see some really nice looking apps, Mike Cahill, Sherry Claiborne, Ryan Fristo. Who did the Balloon app? The Balloon app was probably the best app I've ever seen in my life. Great app. It was in the Facebook group. they use this image background right here for those apps, okay? But I'm going to remove that image. Text HTML, I can actually put information in here. You can see it. Does everybody see it going in? See it going in right here at the top? If you want to put something in there, I'm not going to put anything in there. Thank you for shopping at Joe's Diner. And you can see it come right up here at the top. And I can bold it. I can center it. This is just a WYSIWYG program. I can change the font. I can do anything with it I want. Okay? Bullet points. I can upload a photo. If I want to upload a photo. Okay, I uploaded a photo. And you can see everything is still below it. All right. You can put anything in there you want. I'm going to take all this out. I don't want it in there. Okay, does everybody understand images? The background image? Yeah, that's how we spell thank you in Texas. Yes, you can put HTML in here. Okay. Here's your source code, just like you do any other video. Go to YouTube. I'll go ahead and show you. I want to make sure there is no questions. Okay, I'm going to open a video here, just like you normally would. All right. This is a little video I made. This is a little cartoon video I made. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get the code for that. Okay. I'm going to go to Share. I'm going to go to Embed. I'm going to go to Show More. Now, does everybody get that so far? Okay, how I'm fixing to get this code. You sized out an image that's too large in whatever program you're in. Whatever image program you're using. 275. I like this is the size video I like. I like 275 by 155. Okay, that's my favorite size. That's just me. You can make it a little bigger if you want. Now I'm going to cut out this this code right here. Okay, I'm going to cut out this embed code. Does everybody follow me so far? Hey guys, we're going to go through every single button because I want to make sure that there's no questions. All right. So everybody got this so far? Okay. Please say yes, because if I don't get any yeses, we're going to be here for a while. If you ask a question, I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to show you. I've taught this right here 57,000 times. Okay? And I'm going to come back over here, and right here where it says source code, I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put that in there. Okay? And I'm going to say okay. I'm going to center it. There's your video, right there at the top. The video size I use is 275 by 155. 275 by 155. It's a great size video for the apps. Okay? So there's the video. Now, if I want to keep that, I'll keep it. If not, I'm going to take it out. All right, so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to take this out. Does everybody understand how I put in? You know, if you get up around 300, it starts pushing it off to the right. So that's why I stay at 275. You know, you may go to 280. It depends on the phones. 275 works best for almost every phone out there. Okay? Works best for every phone out there. Okay. And we put a lot of videos and a lot of apps. Okay, so I'm going to take out that video. Who was it that asked the video question? I don't even remember. But anyway, so you understand how to use the text and HTML part. Let me tell you something. I'll go back to Woodrow's video. This is the year of video. Not only is it the year of the app, this is the year of the video. Okay? So video's hot. Put those videos in these apps if you're building videos for them. We're selling videos in our apps. Okay? We're selling videos in our apps, and people love it. People absolutely love it. All right? So we're not going to put that in there. Right here, now I'm going to come back to this a couple of times. This is where you turn on the links on the home page. Do you want to show it? Yes or no? Do I want to show the Share Web app there? Yes or no? Okay? I'm going to leave them on for right now. This is how you control. I want you to think of this as a desktop, okay, or a canvas. This is your canvas and you're an artiste, okay? And the artistical side of you is about to come out. You're going to take this canvas and you're going to turn it into a beautiful painting that everyone in the world can see. So when you sit and you start, however you lay your apps out, I do mine by looking at it, and then I visualize it, and then I start putting it together. Okay? That's how I build an app. And I start with the visualization of what colors it's going to be. And then I go from there and I start building my app. But we're going to leave the buttons in right now. Do you want your social media link in there? Okay? Now these social media links is the little icons that you see at the bottom. And I'm going to show you that, but I'm also going to tell you I don't use those. For the business card, I actually make an icon. And I'll show you how to do that too. Okay? A landing page, we're going to go to that next if you just give me 2 seconds. Okay? Does everybody understand this though? If you turn this on, you will get the icons down here at the bottom. If you turn it off, you will not get the little icons. And if it's a YouTube, it'll be a YouTube icon. If it's Facebook, it'll be a Facebook. And I'm going to show you that. I do not use that for the business card. I actually put the icons in there and put the links in. And I'm going to show you both ways. Landing page. Me and Mark talked about this and what should it really be and what should it be called. And if you guys can come up with a good terminology for that, we don't know what to call it. Okay? But all this does is put whatever content page you've created, for example, join our list, it will put it on your canvas. And it will expose it on your canvas. Now, there may be times where you're building a kiosk-style app. Okay? For example, join our list. So you may want a video up here. Let me show you an example. Maybe you want the video up there, and people can watch the video. When I say kiosk, I'm talking about something they can sign up for. Okay? So we're going to put, let me show you what we're going to do here. We're going to put the sign up page on there. Okay? We're going to put the sign up page on there. Now this is maybe where I want to take off those 2 links. Remember I told you you can take things off? Let's go over here to links. Because I want this to be a true landing page. Is everybody familiar with internet marketing? Pretty much everybody on here familiar with internet marketing? A landing page is a splash page or something they go to where they can make a decision and do something right there on that page. Buy something, sell something, or whatever. So let's take off join our list. Now this is if you're building a kiosk, okay? If you want to build a kiosk. We'll take that off. Now this is the only thing on the front page. Your join our list and your video. And you can literally put that on an iPad, do that on an iPad, and set that at the point of sale system where people can sign up for their list. They can physically sign up for their list. Maybe they're going to launch their app in 2 weeks, okay? Maybe they want to launch their app in 2 weeks, and they want to get their list built. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to use the same app. Why do you want to use the same app? Does anybody know why you want to use the same app? Congruency? Anybody else? To keep the same URL. Absolutely. Not only to keep the same URL, but you want to keep everybody in the same database. Okay, you want to keep everybody in the same database. So if you keep everybody in the same database, when the app actually launches, let's say that you talk to John and John says, you know what, I want to do a pre-launch, and explain to him, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build your list first. And then after we build your list, we're going to launch your app. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up this iPad kiosk at your point of sale system, and we want your salespeople to sign everybody up that comes in. And when they sign up everybody that comes in, then we're going to send out a text or an email, preferably both, text and email, and post to Facebook. Okay? We're going to send out when the app actually launches. So now what you've got is you've got this huge database that your people have been building on your kiosk system, and all you're going to do is turn around now, and you're going to turn this off, and you're going to you can leave the video or remove the video. For this case, I'm going to remove it. Okay. Now we're back to doing what? We're back to building our app. We've gone through a couple of weeks here of pre-launch, and we want to get everything built up and the whole 9 yards, and everything's looking good. We've got our list being built. Now you are going to absolutely blow people away when you send them a message in 2 weeks that, hey, man, look at our new app. Very powerful way to use that landing page. Me and Mark asked, he called me one night, he said, man, what do I call that? And I said, I don't know. I couldn't figure out what to call it, so it's still landing page. And really it does build a landing page or a splash page, but that's a great way to use that tool. Build a list in pre-launch. Let everybody know what you're doing. Everybody signs up. Everybody's excited. Somebody said, I saw it fly by the screen a while ago, you build hype and buzz. Absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. And guess what? People are going to be anticipating. And you can, in a week from now, you can send out a message, hey, coming in 1 week. You know, and maybe on next week's thing, you've got a little coupon in there. You know, throw them a little MMS coupon up there. Hey, you know, come in for our app launch special. Get 10% off of these jeans or whatever. Make sense? Does everybody understand how to use that? It's a great, great, great tool. Great tool. Yeah, customer landing page. And let me tell you, that's a great way to sell texting. A great way to sell texting. All right? Is there any questions on any button on the home page? Now, we're going to be coming back here many times as I build this app out. Okay? Any questions? Please say no or yes, please. Because I don't want to go forward. Like I say, we're going to go through every button. It's very important. Yes, Said, what's your question? Yeah, and it's going to be set up to where you know what's in every recording. You said the balloon slide. Think, how do you do it? You said the balloon slide. You've lost me. I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about the app that had the balloons in it. They use the image background for that app. I don't know what, if you're in the Facebook group, it's in the Facebook group. But it's a balloon app. It's a balloon company, and it was gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. You add the image right here. Upload image, add it, and it puts it on the background. All right? You go right here to images. Add new image, whatever the image is, and there you have it. You could add multiple images, I'm pretty sure. Let's do that. They're layered over top of each other. Oh, it's a slider. It's going to slide. Okay? You can add multiple images. You can make it slide. Hey, what a great way. Here's a good idea for you guys. What a great way to set up your main app for your directory. When you use this style right here, you're asking, you're not going to get them to slide over that image. You won't get them to slide over that image. Okay. You're talking about a regular background. We haven't got there yet. Okay. You're actually talking about putting a normal background in. All right. This is if you just want an image in here and you don't want any buttons. Got it? Great. I'm going to take both of those out. Any other questions on these 4 buttons? No, I'm not going to talk about directories. We can do that later on. I would do it about 420, about 400 wide, 425 wide, 800 wide, any multiples of 400. We'll talk about that another time, Tom. I don't want to get into directories tonight. I was just throwing an idea out there. What tool to size it down? Whatever your tool is that you use to create your images in. I use Fireworks. You can use Paint. You can use anything. Okay? Anything. Anything at all. All right? Any more questions on the home page? Okay. This is the biggest question I get right here. This button. All right? There were tutorial videos in here. I don't know what's happened to them. I'll have to go back and check. I don't know why they're not showing up. Tutorial videos are right here. Why they're not showing up here? They were showing up here. I don't know why they're not showing up there now. Weird. Okay. Links to, this is going to be the last thing we cover tonight. All right. Links to web pages and phone numbers. Add a new link. Select what you want. Do you want a link to a website? Do you want a link to a phone number? Or do you want a link to text a mobile number? Call a phone number is call a phone number. Text a phone number is SMS : and the phone number. Okay, this actually takes you into your text program. Okay, so don't put, if you want them to call, don't put it under text phone number. Okay? Don't put it under text phone number. Everybody copy that? You got a link to a website. Now, let me tell you something. This is how I feel about link to website. Don't do it. Why do you not want to link to their website right here? Anybody? Anybody know why I don't want to link to a website right there? Takes you out of the app. Takes you out of the app. I'm a big proponent of not leaving the app. Okay? Huge proponent of not leaving the app. All right? So let's put a phone number in here. All right, now I'm going to change my icon. Remember, there's 50,000 icons in here. So I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to say smartphone. Because that's going to be my what? That's going to be my call us, and I want them to know it's a phone. It's going to take them forever to load. And it's 60. There's so many apps in here now. Let me find a phone. I got my smartphone on there, okay? And I'm going to say call us, or you can put cell in there or whatever. Man, I can't type. Golly. Okay? And I got my phone number in there. And I'm going to save that. Now that's going to be my what? That's going to be my clicked call. Everybody says everything's froze up now. Is it working yet? It's not the site, it's the it's GoToWebinar. Give it just a second. This is going to be the last thing we talk about if it does freeze. I mean, if it stays frozen. But I want you to understand that this is very, 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 very simple. Okay? Very, very simple. It looks like it's not going to unfreeze. All right? So what I'll do is I'll start back off right there. Is there any questions at all what we've done so far on 2.0? Homepage and HTML text pages. And if it takes us 3 or 4 links a night, that's what we're going to do, because I want everybody to understand 2.0. Now, is there really anything any different in 2.0 so far? Yeah, it's not going to unfreeze. The screen view is frozen in the GoToWebinar. But what's going to happen is you're going to find out, and I can promise you, hey, it just popped in. How about that? So we've got our click to call button. Okay, we've got our click to call button, and that was those 50,000 icons loading up, slowed it down, I'm sure. We've got our icon on here, our click to call. Okay, and we come back up here to home page, and we go to links, and lo and behold, look what showed up. Call us. Every time you build a button, come up here to home page, and you can see it creates it. Now you're going to see, probably not next week, but maybe the next week, I'm going to turn this off, but I'm still going to use that call us button on my bar up top. Okay? But every time you create a button, you come back to home page, and you can see the buttons created. Any questions? At all? All right? Everybody understand why I'm starting with content? I mean, you can already see I'm creating my buttons here. I'm creating everything here. Okay? Yeah, you got to experience. Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, if you don't be afraid to get in and play with this. Do not be afraid to get in and play with it. You've got 500 apps. Some of you got 100 apps. Some of you got 20 apps. Go in there and take 2 or 3 apps and build them. You're not going to learn just off of watching a video. I can promise you. Okay? And Tom, we'll get into directories here in a couple of weeks or so. As soon as we finish this, I'll build a directory and show you how to build it using 2.0. BK asked if I'd show how to build a business card. And we'll do all that stuff in 2.0. I've showed you in 1.0. Everything will go to 2.0. Yeah, go ahead, Saeed. Saeed, go ahead and type your question in, buddy. The app for Chili's. I don't know what app you're talking about, buddy. I think he's talking about the original app on our site. Is Woodrow still here? I don't think Woodrow's here. I think he had a meeting to go to. Hey, thank you, Kitty, Gary, thank you. Yeah, original app a year ago. That was actually a 1.0. That was an actual 1.0 app. Saeed, that Chili's app. That's what I was thinking. I haven't seen that in a long time. That was on the original site. That was probably one of the first apps built 3 years ago with Instant App Wizard. So how they built that app, I don't have a clue, but I know it was a 1.0 app. Yes, we'll talk about monetizing headers and sliders. Yeah, that's a 1.0 app. That app you're looking at right there, that was built 3 or 4 years ago in 1.0. I don't know how they did it. I don't even remember what the app looks like. Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. I want to show you how to build apps that you can get in there and get as creative as you want. Trust me. You can do anything you want with these apps. Go into, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, go in and look at the 2.0 apps these guys are building. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This is the app he's talking about. When you say an upper and a lower part. Oh, are you talking about this information right here, Connect with Us? When you put the social media information in there, it automatically builds this. When you build a 1.0 app and you put your social media in there, it automatically does that. You put a Facebook in there, Twitter, Google+, whatever. No, 2.0 is totally different. I'm going to show you that. 2.0 are little icons. And I don't use those actually, but I'm going to show you I'm going to show you how that creates that. I'm going to show you how I put my buttons in there for these. And personally, I would never put that many social media buttons on an app. I would not put this many buttons on an app at all. 5 to 7. And we actually have the toolbar up here now, so this app is old, very old. Okay? Alrighty. Guys, man, it's getting late, and I knew this would take a while. There's going to be a lot of questions, but I'm telling you, when we get done, there will be no questions on 1.0, and I will find out why those tutorial videos have fallen off of those pages. I'm not sure where they went to, because there was tutorial videos right here just like this, so I've got to find out what happened. But thank you so much for the training. Thanks for the kind words. Everybody's saying what a great training this was. Thank you so much. We're going to go through this step by step because I know people are having trouble with 2.0. We got some 2.0 experts in here, and so maybe this will be a little boring for you for the next, but I'm going to show you some ideas as we go along, just like the directory idea and some of those things. I'm going to point those out, and then as we start developing these apps, we're going to expand on all that stuff. And I'm going to show you how to take those little tidbits and go out and take that and expand that app in a huge, huge way. Okay? I don't know why you're talking about a beta at all. I don't know what I mean a beta. I don't know what you mean a beta app at all. Okay? Any more questions before we sign out? Go ahead. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Zahir. I don't know what you're asking about Reputation Management Link on a beta 1. I don't know what you mean by that. We don't have anything in beta. There is no beta. Oh, I put Facebook, I put Instagram. I don't put a lot of social media links on there. Why do I not want a lot of social media links on my app? Anybody? Before we sign out? And this is the last time I'll ask this question. The replays for the webinars are in the control panel and in Facebook. Go to support and help, go to training videos. Go to weekly sales training. And they just go on for days. I've quit putting a number on there. What I'm going to start doing is putting the date. Okay? Yeah, it's going to take you out of the app. Absolutely. All right? And everything's going to be 2.0 for the next while, so. Absolutely, Kendra. Knock 'em dead. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys. Good night. God bless. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you tonight. We are going to spend a lot of time on 2.0. We're going to take it button by button and build this app out. I'm going to put things in to show you how it works, and I'm going to take it out so we can build the app. We're going to have a great time over the next couple of weeks, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you in the Facebook group.